Jordan 1 OG 85 Black White, aka the Panda 1 Reimagined. This is a custom. Now, so many people are so indifferent about customs, guys. There's guys that are all about authentic pairs that consider even customs that are made from authentic pairs fake or whatnot. Some of them actually do, because the shoe doesn't exist. It's a custom. It's not to diminish the artistic value that's been put on it, but at the end of the day, it's a custom. And this is where the confusion gets me here, because this right here is a custom, but it's a custom not authorized by Nike, which legitimate customs are not authorized by Nike. However, this is from an unauthorized maker, if you want to say that. You're going to see the materials of the shoe. You're going to see the genuine, true artistry put on the shoe. And here it is. I just chose the word reimagined to kind of get you into this video. But my goodness, look at this. This is all real upper leather, no question. When you smell the sock liner in the shoe, guys, which a lot of us sneakerheads do, it smells like genuine leather. The swoosh is on point. I mean, the rippling of the leather on the medial, I mean, you know, to sit here and call this shoe fake, it's just really hard to do that, especially when it was basically built, constructed from the ground up. Whether it's by hand and they want to call it handcrafted, whether a machine did it, that's not really what concerns me. The midsole is super strong. As you can see, it passes the so-called squeeze test, no question. Look at all that, guys. So this is legit here. And again, this is a custom. This was not a rep, and then they just painted the midsole. They aged the midsole. They aged other areas of the shoe. This is genuine materials here. So what is so different versus a custom from an actual shoe authorized through Nike? Because what I've noticed, and I've been going to a lot of these customizers pages and so forth on a lot of these shoes, and I'm seeing certain materials of the retail shoe is used amongst other materials they add to it. Let's be real, it's not authentic, approved, let's say, Nike materials. They're adding their own artistic value to it. I respect that. You know, just like the movie Air. You know, SD Customs did their thing. Much respect to them. Very talented crew, no question. Kudos to them, you know. And, you know, a lot of the materials, you know, have authentic parts from certain shoes. Reference to the maybe earlier versions of 85s or not. But, you know, where I get confused on this is that you're still using, and this is just, you know, across the board here, you're still using unauthentic items that weren't per se authorized by Nike through the Nike factory, whatever materials they chose. You're just putting a beautiful shoe together, adding your artistic value to it, making it better than what it was. And, you know, we can leave it at that. I mean, look at that. They got the correct OG 85 midsole as well, you know, designed from the ground up. Let's be real about this stuff. So to see, and listen, you can put any value you want on any shoe you've customized, you know, whatever shoe, whatever artistic value you put on it. You want to sell it for $3,000, sell it for $3,000, you know. I'd rather have an OG original for $3,000 or $5,000 or $10,000, you know, but, you know, it takes a lot of time for, you know, customizers to do what they do. And this shoe, believe it or not, no, I didn't order the shoe and it came a day later. This shoe took literally 2 weeks to make, so I'm thinking it probably went through a factory run, but it took 2 weeks to actually make, form, and so forth. And look at the comparison here versus the authentic that I just showed, and this is the custom here. So-called, they're going to say it's fake. We're going to go back to the retail pair that's authorized by Nike. Retail, legit, everything right here. This is the retail. Now we're going to jump right to the custom here in a few more seconds. And you're about to see, as far as structure goes, it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same. So again, this is just for the custom factor of this, you know. They really went in detail here, so I have to respect it. You know, I can't say this shoe is a fake custom. You know, I can't. And look at the hourglasses here. Retail on right, reimagined on left. Fake, whatever you want to call it, custom. Literally, stitching's a little different, but, you know, showing the age of the shoe, I'll give it that. We're going to do a black light test here on the actual custom, no weird guidelines anywhere, you know, nothing out of the ordinary showing, no factory stamp appearing anywhere. Um, you know, and you know, spoiler alert here, you guys aren't going to find anything with this black light anywhere, you know, looking way off, or, you know, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of ghost stitching or something. You're not seeing it. So this is a legit custom, you know, and again, everybody has their own opinion, and I respect it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you need to call or what you need to accept, but this is just how I feel. It's a custom. It's beautiful. No question. Materials are wonderful on it. Great. You smell genuine leather. It's exactly where it needs to be, in my opinion. You know, but that's all this is, guys. It's just shoes at the end of the day. But I respect everyone's artistry and you know, and what they do to these shoes when they get them. And you know, there is a mutual respect on it. I'll never devalue what any customizer does, you know. But to sit here and call, you know, these shoes fake because, you know, oh, it's not from authorized pieces of Nike material and so forth. Most of the shoes aren't. You know, you apply your artistry. You want to do something different to the collar, to the midsole, to the panel. You're adding materials. At that point, what is it? But with that, y'all know what it is. Much respect. Sneaker Lover out.